experienced a little something this morning that left me in a little, I don't know. I don't even, I guess I'm learning, you know, how to not judge. Because I don't want to judge this one.
I'm so effing tired.
But, you know, it seems like times are very, very strange, especially for women.
Be aware that I'm going to allow you for this, but I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating black men. I am so tired of the lack of commitment, the lack of support, the lack of encouragement, the lack of money. Like, I don't know what to do from this point on, but I can tell you one thing. My interest in dating another black man is like 1% at this point. They want us to be ride or dies until they get their shit together, and then they don't want to support us in return. They don't want to commit to us. They don't want to marry us, but then they want all the benefits of being a husband without actually proposing to us. I need someone who's intentional in every single aspect.
So you guys heard that, she's tired of black men being broke. She's tired of black men not supporting her. She's tired of black men not putting in the effort. She's tired of, all of this. And so, hey, she's going to make the conscious decision to say, you know what? I'm done dating y'all. I don't even want to date you guys anymore because you guys are so bad. I'm wasting my time. Okay? Now, this lady decides to go on to dating apps. She is a nurse, and, she wants to find...
So, I literally have no experience dating nurses. I see a lot of nurses that are hot. All my life, we all see nurses, and they're hot. If you put them in a cartoon, they're hot. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying all of them, but it's a good job. It's active, so unfortunately, it's really active, so they're going to be on their feet all the time. But fortunate for men that like women with heavy bottoms, that's what that's over. The 90% of these nurses have the old thumper, right? And we're living in an age where women are more attractive, supposedly with the makeups and stuff. But this woman, she literally didn't have no makeup on. Like she's I didn't get to see much. And most of it was a little attitude, a little bit, but not bad. She's just stating what she's been through. So I understand that. Cause like Kev Sam used to say, when people speak about men or men speak about women, you're speaking unless you say the people you deal with. Once you say all, you're lying. Why? Because you didn't date everybody. So as soon as you say all black men this, all Spanish men this, all women this, you didn't date everybody. And there are plenty of people out here that they're married. And everything you'll say that someone won't do, someone's doing it for someone. So you can't say it's impossible. And the exact people you say is not doing it, they're doing it for those people. So it's what makes you look dumb. Now, I'm being nice because I like to be nice. I like to go ultra ego on her. But she didn't talk really crazy. She just said, because I understand womanese. She's saying I can't meet a man and then I see her face and her butt. She's like the woman on the picture where you see the video. That's her, and she's attractive. She has a good job, and I guess she keeps meeting bozos, and it's making her want to give up, which is a understandable thing. I never choose to give up on black women. I just choose to be like, all right, if you're not feeling me, what the fuck can I do about it? Like, I know I haven't seen every black woman in the world, though. The ones you're running into ain't what want you or what you want. So that means you got to start looking. You know, you got to really start. I don't know. I don't know. Especially, I guess we got the internet, so y'all good at that.
There's other opportunities, right? But before we get into that, I want you to also hear, and remember she's talking about how broke black men are and how dusty they are, right? Listen to the statement that she makes here.
I am so tired of living my life in survival mode because despite having 2 college degrees, making close to $80,000 a year, I still cannot keep up with the cost of living. I still cannot afford all of my bills every month and have to live paycheck to paycheck. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I am sacrificing my mental health, my time, and my energy to take care of people in their most vulnerable moments, and a lot of the time they do not make it. At the very least, I should be able to pay my bills. And for anyone who's thinking, oh, well, you shouldn't have chose that job. Somebody has to.
That's what you wanted to do, so that's what you wanted to do, mama. I can't hate on that. And she's right. Someone's got to do the job. You know what I mean? The thing I don't understand is how the fuck can you be making $80,000 a year and you can't pay your bills? Yo, what the fuck, nigga? Yo, women, I swear yous are the fucking epitome of insanity. That's insane. I almost make $100,000 a year and I can't pay my bill. Where the fuck do you live? What the fuck are you driving? And what the fuck are you buying every day? $80,000 a year. I know the economy's up there, but it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. Once you make more money than the average people, you have to live in a home that's better than the average people. You have to have a car that's twice as better than the average people. You have to eat food and that's why your ass is broke. $80,000 a year. I couldn't even imagine making $80,000 a year and say, my bills ain't paid. You know why? Because I wouldn't live in a fucking mansion or some dumb shit. I wouldn't live in a big ass house. I wouldn't have a big ass car and I gotta pay all these bills. I don't understand how people don't get that through their head. I have more money when I buy less things. I have more money to live better and actually do the things that matter the most, like not have stress, because my bills are paid. Like, that shit kills me inside. Like, this is why I'm not ragging on her with her relationship problems, because she's just a classic Kevin Samuels nurse. Like I said, I never really spoke to a lot of nurses. I mean, maybe I have, and every now and again, but financially, I'm like, you're good, or you should be, right? And I guess I understand where her problem is. Oh, dudes is broke. It's just like all the guys and all the whatever say. A woman will always want a man on her level or higher, she's making $80,000 a year. So basically, and you might as well inflate that $20,000 more. She, in her mind, deserves $100,000. Man, that's the start and that's the bare minimum. Get it? Then everything after that is what, she really wants. Now, she, I think, looks good. I think her body's right. She's obviously in shape. When I seen her without the makeup on, instead of like the picture that's on the cover, just like Kev said, come out that shower with your face, dog. What you really looking like? And she looked exactly like she looked with makeup on, except she don't have makeup on. When your lips really do look that big, when your eyes really are that color, when you take the makeup off and you may have like freckles or some dumb shit, not craters in your face and blemishes like that, are understandable why you put the makeup on. Because you want to cover those things up and be like, look, man, don't judge me off this one little stupid ass mark, you dusty ass nigga. I get that. She doesn't have that, really. So it's like, damn, girl, why you even wearing makeup? But I get it. She want to look cute. You know what I mean? Match the outfits, all that. And that shit is crazy in my mind, though. Like, women are literally making so much sense. There are some women that they're making this kind of money, which puts them in that you're fuck zone. She actually looks really good where she could pop that shit. Like, man, I ain't none of these average bitches, man. Fuck out of here. But she ain't even talking like that. So she has, she's not a fucking idiot. And then she's the type of woman like that still having a problem with getting a husband or someone to like commit because she has a baby and everything. So obviously she's complaining about bad baby fathers and dating other men. And it's like, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, when the fuck does anybody realize you can't have everything?
To do it. And you know damn well, if your loved one was critically ill, you would want somebody to take care of them, right? Something has to give. I cannot keep doing this.
So this same lady who was talking about that she's done dating black men is now complaining about the fact that she's living paycheck to paycheck and she doesn't have enough money to do the things that she wants to do in life. Now, talking about that she's done dating black men is now complaining about the fact that she's living paycheck to paycheck and she doesn't have enough money to do the things that she wants to do in life. Now this last thing is hilarious because she's still looking for a man, but check this out.
Say that I want to meet someone organically, like preferably someone I don't work directly with, like every shift, but somebody who works in the hospital who understands the importance and complexity of my job. Like either a nurse or a physician or a respiratory therapist or whatever. But the problem about that is, I swear to God, almost every single person I meet who I work with or, have contact with is married in a long-term relationship, engaged, and most of the time it's to somebody else in healthcare. Like, I know a lot of nurses who date each other and stay together for quite a while. So I'm like, oh, I want that. Like, that way when I come home and want to vent about my day, you know what I'm talking about. But everybody's already taken. Took a break from dating apps to meet people in person, but nobody ever approached me, so I back on them.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's so funny, y'all. It's not funny. What I'm thinking about is funny. She's so good, she's off the market. Like, I remember Kevin Samuel said this shit, and I was like, nah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You be profiling all these different things, and nah, there ain't no woman that's actually what men want. But they wait too long. And then once they hit this certain age, you're rap, doesn't matter how good you look. It doesn't matter that you're a decent woman. You have to go down now. You can't get dudes because they're married, dummy. You're getting older. So people that are your age are not fucking around. They're not trying to find out. Oh my God, yo. Sound the horns. And this is fucked up. I didn't think this is believable. Sound the horns. Even though I'm the guy that says you can say anything and it's real. Now, Kev said there are women out here he feels bad for because sound the horns. He said they're actually decent lookers, and to me, she's above decent. Like, she's bad, y'all. And she doesn't seem like she has a super funky ass attitude, but you can see something's there. And he always said it, there's something up in the mind where they just either they don't think they gotta settle. They don't even have to be a bad personality. They can have little things. Nobody's perfect, but they in their fucking mind think they, because they look good and their money's so high, they're like, man, I'm the best. And they don't realize, like, listen, dog, that cocky ass attitude, ain't anybody gonna deal with that shit. You can talk that dumb shit all you want, dog. They ain't gonna get you nowhere, though. And I'm like, yo, this shit is sad, yo. Like, sound the horns. I don't even know how to say it. Like, it's bad, yo. That's so bad. Where you do all these things and you let the way you look and those things determine if someone can make you feel love. Like, that's fucking crazy, yo. And then, like, I get it to be like, oh, I don't want a super broke man or whatever. But it's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Where people don't realize eventually you're going to get old enough where you realize, yo, none of that shit really matters. I just want to be around somebody and you're missing out. Now, understand just settling for anything that's not near what you want or making you happy. But what? The fuck?
So you hear now, this same lady is talking about the fact that, she's on dating app, it's not working out, she wants to find somebody in the hospital, but they're already in relationships.
Like, as fine as she is, I can't believe that. Like, she's got results to her dating app. I mean, I see a lot of decent women and fine women, highly attractive women, and then below, you see all of that on these little dating apps. Like, I be cruising on this bullshit, and for her, I would suspect, or whatever, how you say that word, a little tired. I would think that, like, she could literally have men just want to come up and talk to her. But she said it herself. Men just don't even come up and talk to me no more, so I just go on the fucking dating apps. And it's probably because she has no time. She's a nurse. She has to work all the fucking times. You know what I mean? Working long, 16, 17, 7 fucking hours, 12 hours, all that shit, right? So she ain't got no time all day. And then she got the kids. She got to go home. So she's not... Maybe she didn't even have to look at her best. Like I said, when she had all the regular shit on, she still looked good. So she doesn't need to look her best to attract a man. But what the fuck is it where men are just like, you know what, I'm not even waste my time with her. Because you're fucking older now and you look too good. So you're fucked. Women don't think that. Like, you don't think that looking really, really good doesn't have a disadvantage. It does when you're older. Sound the horns. The thing all women want. I want to look young and beautiful for the rest of my life. All right, well, if you do, that means you're attracted a lot of men. And if you think you're getting all that shit in one man, and them bending down on Will, and they're fucking all, like, it's crazy, bro. And then you just don't get it And you in your mind, you're like, I gotta settle. You're not settling, dog. You think you're settling, like, I gotta pick one of these men out here that don't have a lot of money. And he ain't got a flashy car and he ain't, but yes, that's exactly what you gotta pick. And it's so fucked up. You waited so long that now you gotta run game to dudes. Or you're not gonna get nobody. I've been saying this shit for the last 2 years. Yo, y'all chicks are fucking screwed because men, as we get older, either we're gonna say, I'm going to choose what chooses me, duh. And men are not so superficial as we get older. We don't be like, oh, I gotta have a bad bitch. She gotta be this and that. Dudes start coming to reality like, no, I gotta have a woman that fits my life and has some qualities of beauty that I like. I don't need her to have everything. She's gotta have these things that I like that potentially most people have those things, so my odds go up. If I pick only fucking the baddest, well, my odds go down because I don't make that kind of money, or I may not look the way she wants. Get it? So it's like the same thing with women, where I don't understand how you don't get that. Like, it's not like men that make $60,000, because that's Averageville. She's a little bit above Averageville. So, you know what I mean? $60,000, $70,000, whatever. What the fuck? Only rich dudes look good? No. So that means there are men that are, you know, and she's just like, nah. And it's like, yo, all right, well, you're gonna be alone. You can't say there are no good this, there men are bad, and it's no, you just don't want men. You don't want a man that has any problem or any deficiency that will make your status not as attractive as you believe it is. When in all reality, what the fuck are you? You're a nurse.
Nobody wants to approach her, so she's going back on dating apps. So, and if you look at the lady, she's very attractive. I mean, you know.
Be aware that I'm in the middle of it, but
That's crazy.
I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating black men. I am so tired of the lack of.
Like, I'm not even making this video to, like I said, hate, or it's actually research for me for trying to like think, how the fuck does someone, like, now that we finally seen, because I've seen a couple of them, but they got shitty attitudes or something, or a background untrustworthy. Now, I didn't hear a lot of her background stories or whatever. Now, we all know everybody's not perfect, but just to hear these things being said out of a woman's mouth, I look at women that are not actually these things. They're not making fucking $80,000 a year. They're not looking good as that. And they have the same attitude, which means you're going to get the same results. Now, I think sometimes in my videos, I think people may think that I'm trying to shock value, scare people to be with people and settle for less, or nah, I really don't give a fuck if you're alone, sound the horns, or you're with somebody. Why? Because if you're truly gonna be alone and you, for whatever reasons, shut the fuck up and stop complaining about it and just try to make life better to be with somebody, or truly embrace that I don't need nobody shit and be like, yo, I'm good. You shouldn't be complaining about it. You shouldn't be talking about it and shit. Like, I rarely ever talk about not wanting to be in a relationship, Although I kind of do, but kind of don't because of the bullshits like anyone else will see. But I'm not gonna sit here and just bash women and be this way. Do I bash women? Yes, but those women deserve to be bashed because of their shenanigans. Now, do I believe all women are like this? No, because I can open my fucking eyes and look down the street and talk to people and see it's not really like that. You know what I'm saying? So, in my mind, instead of, you know, just I feel like if you really having that many problems, you obviously got to go on the sideline and evaluate yourself and say, what the fuck, why can't I get, what is it that I really want? Because what I really see is people don't really want relationships. You just want fantasies. Everybody wants a fucking fantasy person. And what I mean by fantasy, I don't think anybody wants somebody to be completely perfect, because I don't think anybody's that's, well, nah, there's got to be somebody that's a fucking retard, but, you know, I truly do believe a lot of people are in a fantasy where they, like, for one, when we are judging people by their money, and the way someone actually can make you feel, that's two opposite sides of the field, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I get it with, you gotta provide and all these things, and I get it, bro. But we're talking about people that are already provided for. They already did everything. You don't need, like, motherfuckers be, like that. I guarantee you this woman, one of the main reasons in her fucking mind, she's like alone, is she's like, I need a provider. I need a better provider than I am, because I'm so dumb. I buy so much shit that $80,000 a year is broke. I live like broke people from check to check. That's because you don't live the way you're supposed to. You're not supposed to be spending that much money. You're supposed to still realize, like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I know if I made $80,000 a year right now, I don't care about the economy tanking. I don't care about none of this. My fucking brain knows how to live. When this shit goes up like that, you can't have shit. You gotta fucking take less. And since I came from the bottom, dog, that's just the way to live, period, nigga. So you can always have money. Period. I don't understand how people, oh yeah, y'all think y'all gonna be fucking megastar rich and I'm gonna leave a legacy and this dumb shit, and it's a fucking goofy ass goofies, just goofies, bro. I see a lot of goofy ass niggas, bro. How the fuck can you possibly be making so much money and you're fucking, what the fuck do you have to buy, yo? What the fuck do you have to do? Oh yeah, I have to have a big ass crib. I have to have all these things that cost all this fucking money. Motherfuckers is buying cable bills and niggas is all this shit, and half this shit you could get for free. Gotta have a nice ass new updated car that's gonna break down in a month anyway, because it's a piece of shit. It's a fucking joke, bro. I gotta have more clothes. I gotta have more toys. My kid needs more stupid shit. And it's literally growing out of everything within 6 to 7 months to a year. It doesn't even like nor use any of the things that I buy. But I'm dropping all this money on it. I'm gonna buy all these clothes, all these things they're gonna grow out of. And it's a fucking joke, yo. And then when the kid gets older and you lose your job or some dumb shit, be like, damn, my kid needs money for things. The money excess that you spent on their clothes and them bullshit chocolate puddings and all that goofy shit, that shit could have been saved for them. The money you waste and spending on goofy shit so they could look and feel better than other kids, when they get out of school, nigga, they could have had money to feel better than other men. Do you think think these kids care about feeling better than each other? No, they want Batman shoes and shit, not Jordans, nigga. Now they do, because they got beat in their head. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I swear to God, I've always said this as a man. I wish my mother would have paid attention to what the fuck I was saying all the time. Give a fuck about none of that expensive bullshit. I care about having money. And what happens? Y'all don't even get it. Like, yo, stop spending all that money on goofy ass, stupid shit for your kids. Even when they ask for it, they're too goofy to realize when I get older, I'm gonna want this money more. I think I want this money now because my friends have this and this and that. But by next week, we're not even going to use the shit we're fucking buying. So fuck that bullshit. They don't get that concept. But when they're 16 and 18 and their friends have a new car and their friends have fucking real shit and your kid doesn't because you didn't know how to spend $80,000 and your ass lose that job and you ain't got no bid, and then the future comes, you retire and things go up again and again and you're like, hey. I'm like, yo, how don't women see these things? Y'all say y'all the one. I got taught these tricks by women. Like, the mind state of saving money in certain things that I live is because I talk to old grown ass women, old G's, the old grandmas, and I pay attention to what my grandma said and my mama. Men will teach you to blow your shit and take all these chances, and you gotta stunt. You know what I mean? Not all men, smart men will teach you the same thing. Like, listen, dog, you don't need all those clothes. You barely go out. You barely do things. So why you have a room full of fucking sneakers and shit? You know? Like, these old school people had it right in the frame of, I don't need so much. Like, most people are fucking sound horns. We're broke because you're buying too much shit, bro. You're doing too much useless, stupid ass shit. You don't care about the future. People say they care about their kids. I never ever see any of these people talking like, yeah, I'm saving up so my kid has a car. I'm saving up for my kid to get the fuck out of my house when they want, you know? I think that's why my father said, don't celebrate the holidays and don't celebrate your birthdays. You know what I thought of? I thought of this easy trick. I said, my kid's gonna hate me, but on his 18th birthday or whenever I decide to give him the money, they'll love me so much and understand. I was gonna follow the Most High's rules and never celebrate their birthday. Like, go hard and no dumb shit like that. Maybe, you know what I mean? But we ain't doing none of that ritual. Still blowing out candles, all that bullshit. We ain't doing none of that, right? And what I was gonna do is, anyone that was gonna participate in my family, you know how people, oh, your kids, I wanna get them something. I'd tell everybody, don't get my kid nothing, dog. Give me the money. And then everybody's gonna be like, you're weird. And I'm be like, no, that's going into their bank account. Whatever the fuck you gonna buy them, nigga. What you gonna buy them? Some stupid shit? You gonna buy them some clothes? I wanna buy them some new Jordans. We don't put that bullshit on my kids over here. So you gonna buy shit that's blasphemy to the way I live to my family anyway. You gonna buy some pagan shit. Here, wear this demon t-shirt. The fuck out of here, nigga. Anyway. And like, with your family and all these people, instead of buying these presents, imagine if all of them said, we're gonna put that money in their bank account, so when they're 18, they could buy a car. So my kid could be one of the cool kids and not feel like, I gotta ask niggas for rides all day. I gotta be the nigga, you get it? Oh yeah, cause that's what I didn't have when I was younger, and it slowed me down from getting jobs. It slowed me down from living life and experiencing certain things. It was a good thing though. But when I was really mature and could have used it, it wasn't there. You get it? There are many things that kids get out of high school and they be ready, bro. They be ready to do shit, you know? Or they deserve vacation after that. Sound the horns. You ever think of that? Man, when you got out of high school and you was like, yo, bro, finally I get a day off. And your parents like, what the fuck you mean? You better get out there and get a job or something. What if you got actually like a little vacation or something? And a little bit of change in your pocket. Like, yeah, I've been planning this for a long time. We're gonna take you out, let you do your little thing. Then they come home and they're like, thanks, Dad and Mom, that was great. We went out and we went to that one of my favorite spots I always wanted to go to, or some dumb shit. And then they come home to a brand new car and they're like, all right, you got like 6 months to chill, you know? But after that, you gotta get on your shit, you know what I mean? Unless they want to already go to college or whatever, you know, or some trade school or some shit. Maybe you already have trade school money saved up. So when he goes, I want to be this, you can say, all right, you can go be it. Duh. Like, I don't understand how people don't live like that anymore. How do you live? How do you not live and think in your mind, I have a kid and I want them to be able to make choices that I didn't by being prepared for them like that? Like, that doesn't make no sense. I thought that's the whole point. Isn't that the whole point? I could be wrong, right? And it's not even like I'm saying this to say this is what all people should do, because some of us can't, you know what I mean? But I'm talking about single people that have these jobs, or even parents that, you know, you don't need everything. You don't need a lot, you know? Like, I don't hear people, maybe people do these things, but for anyone that's watching and you're a woman and you're making good money like that, and you may not have a chance to have a husband, and you have children, you know, this is why I teach what is your legacy if you can't get married? You know, what is your life then? And even if you get married, people always say, my children. So I don't understand how women aren't focused on that the most, when the most famous line I hear online, YouTube, and especially on dating apps, my world, my kid is my world. Well, y'all sure don't make sure y'all are the worst gods in the world. Because when my father set up the world, he loved the world so much that he prepared everything for Adam and Eve, where they had their own home, they had their own everything, and they wanted for nothing. They had so much they could piss daddy off and make, like, you know, they had a chance to do things and fall. Did you set things up for your kids? Do they have their own garden? Anyway, for those that have the chance, you know, start thinking about things like this. You know, you put $20 away, $1 a day, 100 a check, you know, little by little. Start actually thinking about your kids and how actually hard the world's getting, you know. And then I really don't understand why women, you know, like, I get it, you can raise a kid and all of that, I get it, but it's like not having a father or a male to have strong values to push into your kid, or even be some type of an example, even if they're not the greatest example. When you don't have that at all, you like to follow statistics and all that other stuff, right? Yous are the ones that always bring up all these different things and the data and it's like, how don't you realize like that you're taking away from your kids more than anything, and you're going to doom them to repeat your cycle. And then if you're not preparing, if you're not being able to teach them to get a better job so they can have it in a better way, well, that means they're going to live the same life. Especially if they have your way of thinking, which they have to have your way. Whatever you talk like, whatever you show them, that's what they're going to do. So, and a lot of women don't realize how dangerous it is to show your kids, I don't need no man. Because if you really want one, or if you need the help or the love or whatever, you will follow that suit whether you like it or not. Not all the time. Sometimes it goes the opposite way, and they clinch on because natural wants and needs take over women. You hate men, right? When your daughter comes of age, she's gonna want to be with men just like you did. So you can hate men and say all those hateful things. She's gonna be polluted most of her life in her mind not to trust men or whatever the case may be. And when those natural things that make her want to chase men kick in, she's gonna chase men with a polluted mind. Thus, she's not gonna be having the greatest relationships. Anyway, all love, all praise to the Most High. Good luck. We're all gonna need it. Or we could just, pull our head out of our asses and start realizing, channel horns, you're not going down and settling. When you hear these words, I gotta go down, I can't get a man that has money, you can still have a man that you like though. You just can't have a man that's a billionaire. Get over it.